What's good, everybody? Let me take this off. What's good? What's good? What's good? Let y'all come in the room right quick. My dude over here trying to park. Let me get out, chill. Let me get out the parking lot right quick. Right quick. What's good with you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. There we go. Make my way out the parking lot. And we get this thing on and popping and get it started. You feel me? Welcome to Mansuit Monday. Well, I'm here to motivate, inspire, lift you up. Lift you up on today. It's gonna be a good day, y'all. It's gonna be a good day, a happy Monday to you. This is not the worst day of the week. This is just the start of a work week for many. If you don't work, you don't eat. You don't grind, you don't shine. That's what they say in Texas. You gotta put in the work. Gotta put in the work, y'all. It's good to see everybody on a Monday. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a blessed day, and I hope you have a blessed week as well. Regardless of the challenges, it's gonna be a good day, and you're gonna be all right. I don't have any particular subject today. I'm just kind of just shooting the breeze and just may kind of holler at some of the people online that pop in. And I can encourage some folks that decide to pop in on the live. We live, baby. We live. Man, I'm so happy that spring is around the corner. It's starting to get warmer outside. The temperatures outside in the mornings not as cold. Starting to get there. And as well as the evenings, not as cold. And then soon we'll be back into summertime. People like summer activities, but they don't necessarily like summer weather because of the hot heat. Especially when you get in the 90s and above. People don't be liking that. But we gotta thank God for all seasons, just like all seasons of life. Your pain has a purpose. Your struggles have a purpose. And that's why I'm glad I'm in Christ now. Because before, it just seems like bad times were just purposeless. Like, what's the point? Like, why is this here? Why does things have to hurt? I remember asking myself that when I was a kid. I was like, why does things have to hurt? Right? Why do we have to feel pain and things of that nature? Didn't understand. But your pain has a purpose. Your struggles have a purpose. And many times, it is required for us to learn a lesson. So that way later on we're able to help other people. It's such a blessing to be on the other side of those issues. Because when you're able to testify and be like, yo, this is what I went through and I understand where you're coming from, it's so much easier to help somebody when you get it. But if you don't get it, at best you can empathize. And so we definitely want to have an empathy kind of heart. You want to be able to empathize with people when people go through, whether you fully understand it or not. But when you really gone through it with them, or if you gone through it before, the same thing that they went through, then you can understand from a personal level, and then you can kind of strategize on how to help them a little bit better. As far as the words of encouragement, prayer for those that need the prayer, getting through. And that's one of the reasons why I had started, like, for example, the Love Beyond the 14 podcast, because some of the struggles and challenges I went through in past relationships, that I can understand some of the struggles. I can understand some of the struggles, and I can understand what I should have done or what I could have did better that could have possibly made those relationships work. And so I think it's important to use the wisdom that has been given to me to be able to help other people. So when it comes to that pain and different things like that, understand that it does have a purpose, and just make sure and just be willing to help other people. And most of us do. I would say that I think most of us are willing to help other people. Like when people are going through certain things they don't really understand, and they kind of give them some encouragement. I think most people will. There are a few people, like a small percentage of people, who be like, "Well, you just gonna have to figure it out." But most people ain't like that. Is what I've discovered. That is not the subject on today, either artist. So respectfully, I'm not going to answer that question. But thanks for asking. The subject on today is just getting through, is just your pain having purpose and being able to help other people. It's kind of what the subject I'm on today. Though I did say earlier that I would answer some questions. I did say that earlier. But only if the question is more appropriate to what the conversation is about. That's kind of what I'm on today. So if the question has nothing to do with what we're talking about today, then I'm probably not going to answer it. I'm just going to keep it a buck. So, God bless you. Anyhow, financial struggles and things of that nature, and then just talking to other people who know about finances and have a strategy on how to deal with finances. I had a buddy of mine that was telling me about delayed gratification. That's a hard thing to do, but we got to practice that. I think that's part of living below your means. It's practicing delayed gratification. Just sometimes on some days you're gonna have to just tell yourself no. You might want that McDonald's sandwich. You know what I'm saying? You might want that McDonald's sandwich, but either it ain't in the budget, or you just don't need it because it's not good for your health. So you gotta tell yourself no. I'm not finna do that. I want to make this right turn with this cop right here, but I don't know if I should. I ain't trying to get arrested. Not on live. Oh, the person behind me cussing me out. I have not been to no Diddy party. And no, I ain't going. I think that would be irresponsible, especially with us knowing what's been going on. A little bit of what's been going on, I would say that. I think it would be irresponsible for anybody to attend any type of parties like that. But again, the subject is that your pain has purpose. So some of those people that witness what they witness, I think some of them realize this ain't the lifestyle for me. This is not the lifestyle for me. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. And what the heck am I doing here? And I had a moment like that in my past too. There was some friendships I was supposed to let go. And the Lord's like, you need to let those friendships go. And I didn't want to, because I was looking at the value of like, hey, they was there for me. Learned some hard moments and hard times. But the Lord's like, you need to let that friendship go. And I found myself in a situation and learned some things about some of the people that I called my friends. And it bothered me. I'm not going to say specifically what it was, but it bothered me once I learned that. And I was like, dang. And then I sat back and I'm like, dang, what the heck am I doing over here? And at that time, I didn't have access to a car. So one of my buddies came. One of the buddies that I was cool with at the time came and got me and brought me over to the other guy's house. So we was all, hanging out or whatever. So I couldn't really leave until it was time for me to get taken back. Now, I didn't have money for Uber or Lyft, so I couldn't lift myself back to the crib. I ain't had the money. So I pretty much was stuck. Either I was gonna walk home or I was gonna wait till, the festivity was over and then we left. And so after I left, I was like, yeah, I can't hang out with them no more. This ain't it. This is not it. But things like that is just the point. The point of what I'm saying is that moments like that happen, like, you're supposed to teach you something. And at all times, we're supposed to be learning. So we get to the point where we just stop learning and we feel like we can't learn no lessons, we can't help nobody. It's like you just slowly down at that point. And no matter how old you are, you can be 98 years old and can still learn a lesson. So why not? So why not position yourself to learn? And then use that for your good. So when you find yourself in an uncompromised situation, just get out of there. Especially once you realize this ain't it, just get out of there. You ain't gotta stay. Ain't nobody forcing you to stay. So just get out of there. Learn a lesson and keep it moving. How you doing? Shouts out to everybody in the chat. I said I was gonna interact with y'all today, so I hope everybody's day's doing good. Shout out to people who've been in the chat so far. If you're still in here, shout out to Mope, Guilherme. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Guilherme. And then we got Nightmare. Nightmare spelled interesting, like a knight who fights, and then the mare, like a nightmare, like a bad dream. That's interesting. So is your name basically just explaining that you're the person that causes the nightmares? Is that what that is? Help me understand what made you come up with that name as a handle name. I kind of want to understand that in a short sentence. in a short sentence. Anyhow, you want to position yourself to be better. And I just want to encourage y'all. So for those who want to live right now, since you're here, I'm going to encourage you right quick. Mondays is usually the day that people say that suck. They don't like Mondays because it's usually the start of the work week and all that jazz. But you're going to have a good day. If you got to work today, you're going to go to work in with a smile on your face, and you're going to make it happen. You're going to do some good things in the workplace. And you might have jumped off this live, but you heard it. You still heard it. So I'm going to encourage you anyways. Yeah, everything's going to be all right. So shouts out to you, Serendipity. Good to see you. Now, and the point is, I just want to encourage y'all on today. And I just want to talk about the pain having purpose. So heartache has a purpose. Even some of the physical wounds we done went through. You kind of know what to do and what not to do. That's not the first time I heard that. I've had a couple of people say I look like Country Wayne. I guess I see it, maybe because I'm skinny. So we both skinny, and maybe a little bit of a similar hairstyle. I get it. It's been a while since I heard that one though. That's interesting. Say you want your dreams to come true. Karen says I want my dreams to come true. I hope that your dreams, if your dreams line up with God, it's gonna work. It's supposed to work because it has a purpose. It has a divine purpose at that point. So I hope it does. But for the sake of something good happening on earth. Yeah, road traffic is crazy. Where y'all at though? Where y'all at? Y'all in Europe? Somebody in Europe? What state y'all at? I want to know what state y'all at. What state y'all at? Or what country y'all at? Cause I be finding it just interesting for just different people from different places really be tuning in. So I appreciate that. And hey, another thing too, I wanted to do while I'm here. It's like, how are y'all finding this live? That's one question I've been meaning to ask, like the live people. Like, how do y'all finding this? Like, I know obviously it's random because you don't know who I am, right? So obviously it's random that you found me. But what are y'all typing in to find this live? Like, you just type in DJ and then you found me, or did you just pop in and see who's live in general, and you just happen to see a random dude with a jacket on? Like, how did y'all find this live? I'm curious. Shout out to Paris. Shout out to France. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce that, but shouts out to that city or state or country with a C. I'm out here from North Kakalaki. Now, North Kakalaki. Yeah, how y'all finding this live? I want to understand that. This is an opportunity for me to learn. I want to learn from y'all too. Cause y'all don't know me, y'all don't know you. I'm not on probation. Are you in probation? In the state of France. Okay, that's dope. That's what's up. Shout out to France again. I'm just driving to the job, and I just like to encourage people while I'm on the way to work on a Monday. That's the point of this live, the Mansuit Monday. And I already talked about the origin of how this thing started. You're welcome to go back in some of my videos. You'll find out how this thing started if you're interested. Other than that, I'm a DJ that do a lot of positive music. Like, to just do positive music only. I'm a different kind of DJ. I do positive music only to encourage people, lift people, get people to turn up, have a good time. Whenever y'all get off this live, I dare you to check into one of my DJ, the Pull Up Radio Show, actually. Any of the Pull Up Radio Show episodes, preferably one of the later ones. I dare you to hop into one of those when you get off this live and just check out one of my lives so you can kind of see what I do. I'm a dancing DJ. I like to dance and have a good time while playing dope music. And just introducing y'all to the best hip hop and R&B you've never heard is what I like to say. A lot of it's like fried chicken. I go by TheDjGrateful. I am TheDjGrateful on the ones and twos. And yeah, I'm TheDjGrateful on the ones and twos. And I do what I call the Pull Up Radio Show. I do it every Tuesday. From 2:30 to 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in America. And I'm in front of a barbershop. And sometimes I'm inside of the barbershop. Sometimes I'm outside of the barbershop. And I like to DJ and just have a good time and just interact with the community. It's kind of my way of giving back to the community, is just playing some things that your kids can listen to and enjoy. And something you can dance to by yourself or with your kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I don't speak Russian. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn a couple of languages, but I don't know. I don't know Russian. Turn this up. I don't know Russian. I don't know the Russian language. I'm trying to learn Spanish and I'm trying to learn the Korean language. I want to learn those two for sure. Cool Guy Willie, what's good? Cool Guy Willie, shouts out to you. What up, dude? What up, dude? Hey, he said he want to learn how to speak Japanese. Hey, learn that thing, bro. Get on that Duolingo. Find you some people on YouTube. Find a community. Learn that thing, bro. Start today. Don't delay. That's it. That rhyme. Start today. Don't delay. Do it today. Don't make no excuses. Just jump on it. You feel me? Traffic is crazy out here right now. I'm gonna make it to work on time though. I gotta clock in about 22 minutes. Right? If I got my math right. Hey, if I got my math right, about 22 minutes. You feel me? Uh-oh. Hey, don't be swerving on this freeway and starting and creating no action. It's early in the morning. Well, it ain't early, but it's before 12 o'clock, so you gotta learn how to drive, baby. And don't be smoking crack on the corner. Crack kills. Hey, you say you want to learn Arabic. Learn that thing. Learn that thing for real. Start today. Big Willie style. Shouts out to you, Big Willie style. See, I seen the Chinese Russian. Hey, all kinds of races be everywhere. You probably see Africans in Russia too. What they doing out there, we don't know. But at this point, you'll see people from everywhere. People are not just locked into their own countries no more. People be everywhere. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was saying don't be smoking crack on the corner. That's all I'm saying. Don't be smoking no crack on the corner because crack kills. And it's illegal. So you don't want to do that thing. You want to take care of your body, take care of your mind. You want to be sober-minded at all times. Be sober-minded. Let the alcohol go too. Let it go. Let the weed go, let the alcohol go, let the pills go, let the molly go. Let all of it go. I had spoke one time about being in like club environments and stuff like that, and just the type of stuff that you see when you're in public environments like that, and everybody else is drunk and you just stay sober. Just watch people. Not weirdly, but just watch people. Like people just be flailing their bodies all kinds of ways when they in a club environment or dancing environment. Like you recognize how many people really don't know how to dance, but if they get drunk enough or if they get inebriated, they'll cut a rug and they'll just be doing all kinds of dance moves and they don't make sense and they be offbeat. And a lot of people only brave enough to do that when they drunk or under the influence of some type of drug. People don't know how to have a good time sober. Like you can have a great time sober. It might be something you have to practice. Because I think we used to, all right, we're gonna get out and we're gonna have a good time. We got to be under the influence of something, but you don't. This is why I said I dare y'all to go. Like when y'all get off this live, I dare y'all to go look at one of my videos. Look at one of my DJ videos. Like again specifically the Pull-Up Radio Show, because all the dances you see me doing on the street or inside of the shop, 100% sober. And some people be like, "Dang, what you on?" I'm like, "I'm just lit off the music, sober and lit, just lit off the music." And you don't need that influence. So what we got? Going back under a rock. Why you going to a rock, man? You sell powder on the side? I definitely don't. You can play Michael Jackson in Chicago. Oh, you in Chicago? What we got? Hey, I appreciate it. God loves you too, Kelly. We got Kareem, 07. DJ play Michael Jackson, Chicago. Is that the name of the song? Chicago? Did Michael Jackson make a song called Chicago? I ain't never heard that one. Shouts out to you, Monica. How you doing? RVN, yeah, it says who owns me. Boy, don't nobody own us. Bet the bag on myself, yeah. Bet the bag on myself, yeah. In the lane with myself, yeah. Boy, don't nobody own us. Shouts out to KB. Boy, don't nobody own us. I'm singing a song that, again, like I said, I play the best hip hop and R&B you've never heard, and so that came from a song, one of the songs that I play on my show. And I know you never heard that song before. I can almost guarantee you ain't never heard that song before. Almost guarantee it. Somebody thought I was Kendrick. Do I really like Kendrick? I don't like no Kendrick Lamar, do I? You the second person to say that. I don't think I look like Kendrick. Do I? What y'all think? Rap rigor mortis. Dang, I ain't heard that song in a minute. Rigor mortis. That's wild. Dang. I got almost 15 minutes. I'm gonna get out on the street and holler at y'all. Let's continue this conversation. Is it windy? It might still be a little windy outside. It's still a little windy outside. It's still a little windy outside, and I'm gonna chill right here with y'all real quick, cause I want y'all to be able to understand what I'm saying, and I don't want the wind blowing. I'm gonna go through some of these. Let me see. Play it, please. But I don't know that song, yo. Why should I play it? Yo, for a second I thought, let's see, you sound like Kendrick. I sound like Kendrick. I sound like K-Dad. Okay. What else we got? Blessings to you, man. Blessings to you, for sure. Raggedy. This ain't a minivan, my guy. Trump's little nasty hands. I wonder if you're a troll. If you're a troll, that's unfortunate. Hey, you pushing the algorithm though, so shouts out to you. You feel me? That's your favorite song? Is it? So the song is called Chicago and it's by Michael Jackson? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, give me some clarity. Oh, you ain't on live no more. Well, it is what it is. Like I said, when I said when you get off this live, there you go. Okay, song called Chicago. I'll check it out. I'll check it out for you. I'm not gonna guarantee that I'm gonna play it. There's probably a chance that I won't play it, to be honest with you, but I will look into it just so I can understand what that is, because I never heard Chicago. And yes, I am a DJ. I'm an actual DJ. Shouts out to you, Schwenson. That's an interesting name, Schwenson. When you get off this live, Schwenson, I have a playlist called the Pull Up Radio Show. I want you to click on one of those radio shows, one of those episodes. Probably scroll up a little bit, because I start the radio show talking a little bit, but scroll up a little bit so you can actually hear what I play. If you dig it, consider subscribing. If you don't dig it, hey, this music ain't for everybody. I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But if you like it, don't subscribe, like, and tune into the show tomorrow, because I'll be live tomorrow. Shouts out to you'll see JD, DJ. Shouts out to you. What's good? I know how to do the moonwalk. You know how to moonwalk? That's what's up. Shouts out to you. I know how to do the moonwalk. That's what's up. Hey, I never learned how to do the moonwalk. I never learned how to do it, but you got to have some real skills for that. But shouts out to you. You know how to do it. That's dope. He said you were a recovering troll. Well, hey, you know, trolls push the algorithms. Y'all, I don't think y'all realize y'all be helping people when y'all be trying to troll. But hey, you know what I'm saying? That's between you and God. It's up to you. Can't live your life trolling all your life, though. Gotta do better. Gotta jump off that train at some point. Yeah, appreciate you. Check it out later for sure. You want to buy me? Well, you can't buy me. Because, boy, don't nobody own us. Bet the bag on myself. Yeah. bet the bag on myself, yeah. In the lane with myself, yeah. Yeah, you can't buy me, bro. Those days are over. What you can do, you can send some money to the Cash App if you want. Go to the subscription, you see that Cash App. You want to send some money there, you can do that. You won't owe me, but you can be a blessing. I'm out here in North Carolina, man. North Carolina. That's where I'm at, North Carolina. I am the biggest Michael Jackson fan. Hey, I wouldn't doubt it. You and a million other people in the world are Michael Jackson fans. I need you to work in my backyard. Yeah, I can't do that, bro. Oh, you know what I can do to work in your backyard? This is what I can do. I can pull out the turntables. I can play some dope music in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay me for it, though. You got to pay for the flight. You got to pay for my services. You got to pay for my hotel. You got to pay for my food. It's a service. He said, how he want Cash App? He broke. Well, if you don't got it, you don't got it. It be like that. I will not reveal my age, good sir. But I will say is that I'm not as young as I look. I'll say that. I appreciate you. Thank you for loving the suit. Appreciate you. Yeah, I just it's Mansuit Monday. So Mansuit Monday, I try to wear a suit or suit equivalent. This is a dinner jacket that I got at a men's department store. And every week I try to dress like this to motivate men. You know, we want to promote masculinity, morale. Men just to be men. We want men to be masculine, men to be men. We need that. And it's not red pill talk or none of that jazz. It's not about that. It's just men need to be men. We want ladies to be ladies and men to be men. So the point is just, hey, on a Monday, if you work in an environment where you can suit up. Because I've been saying this each time, when you suit up, you walk more confident. You look different, you walk different, you talk different, you handle your business different. So the clothes don't make the man, the man make the clothes. So I guarantee if you dress up and handle your business, you're gonna experience not only a better day, you'll probably get compliments, but also your production is gonna be better in the workplace. And everybody's gonna notice it. So that's why I do what I do. Have you tried DMT? I don't know what DMT is. Appreciate you. You're a very wholesome guy. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I try, man. Listen, we live in a world where there's a lot of people that's corrupt, man. There's a lot of corrupt people in the world, and somebody got to be a good example somewhere. And so, if nobody else is gonna be willing to be a good example, I'll try my best to be a good example to the best of my ability. You know, I had two of the best compliments, right, that was ever given to me. I'll let y'all in. There's two compliments that was given to me that I was like, wow, those are probably some of the best compliments I've ever received. One, I had a gentleman that was introducing me to a woman one time. He said, have you met my boy DeCarlo? He said he's pure. I was like, wow. He introduced me as a guy that was pure, and I was like, wow, that's interesting. It's like, wow. And then the second thing was given to me is a guy that I work with. He said, man, you're the type of guy that he said, this guy's older than me, right? He said, man, you're the type of guy I would introduce to my daughter. And I was like, wow. Well, what a compliment. So between those two, it's probably two of the best compliments I've ever received, man. I don't deserve that, man, but I appreciate it. And so there let me know that if I can be a good example for the people, then I will, to the best of my ability. You know, what we got? Doritos was invented in Disneyland. I don't know how true that is, but I may have to look that up. Much love for Algeria. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to MA. Kareem took his message back. MAI from Algeria too. That's what's up. Shouts out to y'all coming in from other countries. Shouts out to you. So yeah, man, I just want to encourage you to do the right thing. Do the right thing at all times, man. Whether it feel like or whether it seem or feel like it's worth it or not, just do the right thing at all times. Don't worry about whether people are looking at you or not. Don't do it for that benefit specifically. But good things are coming if you just do the right thing. Do the right thing at all times. There is a reward on the other side. Definitely do that. I got probably maybe 9 more minutes. I might stay on this live for a little bit longer because I'm enjoying with y'all. I'm enjoying y'all. Sue Ronaldo. I don't know who that is. Who's Ronaldo? Ronaldo. I do want to learn Spanish though. I want to learn Spanish. I want to learn it fluently. I want to be able to have like whole conversations in Spanish. I don't know a lot. I'm trying to get there though. I'm trying to get there. Cause I've been on a couple of these apps and stuff like that, trying to learn the language, so I can have personal conversations. In the place that I work at, there's some Spanish speakers, and they're kind of trying to help me a little bit. They're trying to help me a little bit as far as learning the language and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get it. So I try to speak a little bit with them. Do you know Hindi? Don't know Hindi. Bonjour is hi. Okay. That's French, right? Bonjour. Say, bro, what's your view on marijuana use? I say let it go, man. Just let it go, bro. Let it go altogether. I think you better. Honestly, I think you're better off without it. And I get it. There's the argument about it being medicinal and has medical benefits and things of that nature. And I don't doubt that. I know it has medical benefits and things like that, but you want to. I just believe you should stay sober-minded at all times. You make your best decisions when you're sober. Now, when have we ever made any like really like positive like life-impacting decisions under the influence of any type of drug or alcohol? I don't think I've never have. Now, I mean, maybe you have. Maybe you made some of the best decisions under the influence of some type of drug. Cool. I know I haven't. I made probably some of my worst decisions under the influence of alcohol and marijuana. So, and what happens is once you realize certain things aren't a benefit anymore, you just let it go. Like premarital sex. I let premarital sex go because it wasn't a benefit. It wasn't a benefit for me. Even if I was with a woman for a long time, things kind of get misconstrued. Things kind of change after you do that. Once you introduce that to the relationship, you're not really looking at her sober-minded. You kind of get those rose-colored glasses on. You know what I'm saying? Rose-colored glasses. And you don't see the flaws or issues. You don't see the red flags no more. You just remember what you did with her and how she performed in the bedroom. And you don't always necessarily make the best decisions after that. So yeah, something so all I'm saying is once you realize certain things aren't a benefit no more, you just gotta let it go. So my recommendation is to let it go, my guy. Think about it. Just take some time to think about it, man. And hopefully, you make a decision that's gonna be right for you. Hopefully the decision you make is gonna be better for your life. Do I know any Indian? I don't know the Indian language. You see. Say he is from Portugal. Say Bud Curry. Let's see what we got. Dr. Omar Orello says hi. How you doing? Are you okay? I'm good. It's about 10:25 a.m. over here. Yeah, 10:25. Shouts out to you, Timothy, man. A good question. Good question. Yeah, man. Some things just ain't a benefit, man. Either they ain't a benefit at all, or they ain't a benefit no more. And there was a time where I thought it was beneficial, but when you kind of look over your life and some of the decisions you've made under the influence of certain things, man, you just realize like, man, this just ain't good. Do I know Kathy Brown? I don't know Kathy Brown. Who's Kathy Brown? She a politician? Not a politician? I don't know Kathy Brown. I got about 5 more minutes, y'all. I gotta get up off this thing. Let me see. I gotta clock in. Let me turn my watch on. She's a singer of dance music from the 90s. Oh, never heard her. I may have to check out too. May have to check out. Yeah, it's all kinds of talent in the world. And so that's why the reason why I want to do is be the different DJ that introduces music that people have never heard before. Because I wanted to stand out as a DJ. I wanted to be different. And so I can be like everybody else, play the same music as everybody else. And I just believe I'll get the same results as everybody else, in my opinion. But if you do something different, do something innovative, you stand out. And so standing out could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I guess depending on you. I'm not necessarily the guy that's just looking for a bunch of attention. Not really my forte. Doesn't really drive me, but I believe it's just a community of people that I might be able to have something good for, and I just want to build a community of people who want what I can give. And so everything that I do is about building a community. So like Mansuit Monday is about building a community of men who want to be responsible, who want to grow, who want to be better, who want just a better quality of life, and we want to encourage each other and keep each other lifted up and encouraged. And that's what Mansuit Monday is about. It's about just lifting up the men and just encouraging men to be men. And then with the Love Beyond the 14 podcast, it's just about promoting healthy relationships. Just from a perspective of just good health. It's a lot of mistakes and things that we make, a lot of things that we do, they're detriment to our lives, and we just got to do better. And we all got to take responsibility and accountability for some of the nonsense we've done or said, and like in our past relationships. And they realize that, sometimes you the problem. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to look in the mirror and realize you were the toxic one. It's easy to point the finger and be like, dang, she was toxic. But there are times when you toxic. You know what I'm saying? And you got to admit to that. Like, you know what? I was toxic at one point. And I was too. I was toxic at one point. And I'm still growing. I still have a lot of growth to do. But I was extremely toxic at one point. And once I took accountability and realized I was toxic, I had to change. And so I began to do better. Let's see, her hit, turn it out, move it all. No, I haven't heard that one, but I'm gonna have to look into it. So the guy's name was King Christian McCarthy. That's an interesting name. Got about 2 more minutes, y'all. Just shooting the breeze with y'all. Did bro just hit the slat? I don't know what that means. What's the slat? What's the slat? SLATTT. What that is, man? What that is, yo? I gotta make sure that when I get sometimes it be difficult getting inside of this building. Sometimes it be difficult getting inside this building because my manager ain't always at the front like she's supposed to be, or he's supposed to be, depending on who's managing that day. So I'm trying to look out and make sure, hey, they right there. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get off this live, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all check out the mix. Check out the Pull Up Radio Show. After this, pull up. Check out one of the episodes and just, you can leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tune in tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna be playing gospel music. I'm letting y'all know in advance what I'm be doing. I'm playing gospel music tomorrow. At the Pull Up Show. So normally I play a lot of hip hop and R&B, and I play some pop music or some EDM and stuff like that. But tomorrow I'll be playing gospel. So if you're into that kind of vibe, tune in. If not, probably tune in to the week after next, or next week, because tomorrow will be this week. Yeah. So next week I'll be playing something different. I don't know what I'm playing yet. So, anyways, I'll holler at y'all. Let go.